Hey, what up, what up, what up? Thank you so much for joining me today. You're here again with Kesia King. I appreciate you coming back and hearing what I have to say. But first of all, thank you for being here because I have a lot to share. And I think you're going to be really excited about the topic for today. So the topic today is going to be 3 ways to gain money for your startup. So we are in this beautiful hotel. We're at the Palmer House Hilton. And why are we here? Because this is the very first place that I pitched to an investor. I was at a networking event a couple months prior, and I met this gentleman who really liked my idea. And so he invited me to come out and pitch to him my business, and it was here at the Palmer House. So I love this place. It just reminds me of my grind and having the ability and the opportunity to pitch my business. So pitching and getting an investor is the first way that I want to talk about. Is a maybe a little bit quicker way to get the capital you need to start your business. Now, usually if you need an investor, you probably have a lot of money that you need to raise. So I was looking at raising probably around $75,000. So yes, that's a lot for little old me, okay? Because I did not have $75,000 laying around in the bank. So I definitely needed or was seeking investment. So what I want to show you guys, if you come over here, is one of the things that you have to make sure that you have is a business plan, because your pitch deck that you're going to use to pitch to investors comes from your business plan. So if you are trying to start a business and you do not have a business plan, you need one, okay? What you want to make sure you do is you stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So this is how you stay ready. What you want to do is you want to start off with a business overview. Again, this is all information that you should be pulling from your business plan. But your business overview is basically just giving a general description of what your company is. You know, if you have any background story, you can dive a little bit into it. But for the most part, you're going to be talking through all of this. So you don't want to put too many words on the slide, okay? You definitely want to talk about your market opportunity. So with the market opportunity, you're letting the investor know what all they could potentially be investing in. So how much opportunity is there? You know, how many potential customers do you have? Where are you going to be located? And basically summing up the amount of business that you could potentially tap into. Now, they know you're not going to get 100% of the business that you're letting them know that you could potentially get, but you want to at least give them an overview of how big the market is so they kind of know what they're getting into. Now, your business model, this just helps like an investor understand what all you're looking to get out of your business. Like, how are you going to structure it? What's really important? What's key? So, you know, how are you going to get your customers? What kind of marketing you're going to do? You know, what type of customers that you want. So if you're looking for millennials, if you're looking for trendsetters, if you're looking for an older demographic, maybe you're in the hospital industry and you want baby boomers because they're starting to age. It's kind of a way the business model tells you exactly how you're structuring your company and what's important and how you plan to get certain things. So the financial overview is all about your financial projections. So you want to do usually anywhere from a 3 to 5 year projection, and that is projecting your expenses and then also projecting your revenue so that they can see what your profit looks like from year to year. This is a good slide to also include, you know, how much did you personally invest into your business? Listen, I'll tell you this. No one is going to invest in your business if you haven't invested in your business. So if you haven't put in $1,000 for equipment or, you know, $5,000 toward your brick and mortar or whatever it is, you're not going to have someone invest in you. So make sure that you also put in a personal investment. I'm not even gonna tell you what my personal investment is because I'm still trying to pay that all back, but it was a lot. But it also let my investor know that I was really serious about this. And then if you were able to raise any capital, maybe from friends and family and things like that, also include that. That shows the investor how ambitious you are about getting your business up and running, and how other people actually value what you're doing and they have faith and believe in you, which then helps the investor have faith and believe in you. So include all of that, and make sure you let them know how you plan to get the revenue. So for me, I do services, right? We do hair, makeup, nails. Then we have contract revenue. So with brands that we're working with, we get contract revenue from them. Then we also have product revenue. I'm selling products in the trailer. And on top of that, we do events. So we get revenue from events. So that again will excite an investor, and he's like, wow, there's all these different ways that this business is getting revenue. So make sure you include that as well in your financial overview. And another important slide in here, guys, is your capital request. What do you need? There's so many times that people will say, hey, I want to support your business. What can I do to help? How much do you need? Well, if you don't know, how can anyone help you? You got to know what you need in order to start your business. So take some time, sit down, and really understand how much money do you need to get this business off the ground. Now, your business plan, that's where you put all that information in. And again, you're just pulling this into a couple of bullet points that you put inside your pitch deck. So if you want more information on how to create a pitch deck, I'm actually going to hold a webinar that you can register for, so that you can get even more insight and in-depth details about what should actually go into your pitch deck. So I'll tell you this is how it ended. The investor was very interested in investing in the business, and he was actually going to give me the capital I needed, but things happen with investors. There's a lot of little things that can happen. So it didn't work out, but at the end, I was glad that I actually had the experience to pitch to an investor, get to the point where they were ready to invest, and it showed me that I'm capable of, going out and getting investment funds. So again, that's one way that you can raise capital for your business, but we're gonna explore two other ways.